Fucking amazing how this shit is unable to deal any fucking damage. And a shot to the back of the turret just doesn't deal any damage as well. Useless piece of fucking crap. Of course, in this shit show, we're gonna be fighting 7.7 fucking every single fight, without any fucking exception. Because there are no fucking exceptions, there are simple rules. You're fighting top tier against top tier every single fucking fight. Shot to the back of the turret does nothing. Shot to the side does fucking nothing. Shot out of fucking nowhere kills the crew members of my tank. Without any line of sight. Of course, why the fuck not? What the fuck were you doing here on a fucking Sheridan? But this one, for some fucking reason, decided to die in a single fucking shot. But the one prick from yesterday fucking ignored the shot to the side. And the other one today ignored another one. I honestly do not fucking know what I would have been able to do that. That thing is fucking impenetrable from every fucking side. Oh yeah, that's just the commander. Direct hit to the battle compartment. Welcome to fucking rigged piece of crap. That's what it is. And I have another fucking solid evidence of how this game is fucking rigged against players. Do you wanna check it out? I even made a short clip of it when I was checking out the freaking server replay for what the fuck went wrong at that point. But I guess it's just that the game went wrong from the very beginning. Right! And a solid shot can destroy every fucking thing in a tank. Of course I believe this bullshit. Oh, I have P8 for somehow. And 15 kilometers to fucking go through. Right. I don't know, why do I care about the backups? It's not like I'm constantly using them when I'm playing against fucking hackers. Don't tell me it didn't freaking save. Is it finally time to get the FP? Yep, I guess I just decided to not friggin' save. Well, either way, you can just, if you're so curious, you can just rewatch yesterday's very first battle. And how the enemy just completely ignored my shot from point blank. And in server replay, the shot itself just evaporized and did absolutely nothing. Just disappeared out of fucking existence. So fucking amazing. The palm on my right was shot down by the same fucking machine gun with a single bullet, while the left one just decided to stay unfazed by the machine gun fire at all. Because why would the same rules would apply to all the fucking objects at the same time in the same fucking game? Right? That's not how games work. That's not how reality fucking works. I guess they do not know what the fuck is the definition of realistic stuff. I feel like we gotta beat the shit out of the Gaijin developers with a fucking dictionary to begin with, then with the physics books, maybe. And finally with the coding one. Oh, right, of course. Well, that's something. At least he shouldn't survive a second hit. Bro, what? Yes, I do. But top tier is mostly unplayable at the moment. And this moment's gonna go for a couple of more years, I suppose. Simply because how down the developers are. Incapable of dealing with the hackers at fucking all. Oh, great! Another faggot to report? What fucking nonsense are you talking about? The idiots on your team are even more dumb already. And you want that, and you want them to become even more useless, like negative usefulness? Right. My high caliber machine gun does not work on the enemy planes somehow. But they work fucking miracles when I'm the one who's been targeted. Ah, fuck. Yeah, fucking right. A useless retard on a Pershing penetrates a Su-122-54 through the fucking face. Another fucking evidence of this shithole. Yeah, right. The problem didn't touch neither keyboard or and mouse for the fucking year. That's why they this fucking stupid. Basically on the same level as the Gaijin themselves. No, I'm not. I wonder if I filled up some details on my channel's info. It's so strange that people can by just ask that same question even though it's out there in the open. Yeah, right. Another hack fact what?
Снаряжающий к бою готов. Артиллерия! Координаты! 2, 3. Уничтожить! 2, 3. Принял. Открываю огонь! Enemy forces have captured the zone.
Fucking amazing. This team is incapable of capturing the A point even. Yeah, fucking right.
Машина! Механик водитель к бою готов. Наладчик к бою готов. Снаряжающий к бою готов. Так на бой. Allied forces have captured a zone.
Of course, another hacker fucked what? Every single fucking battle, with no fucking exception, is filled with imbeciles incapable of playing this game with their own hands.
бою! Механик водитель к бою готов!
Oh, what the heck is this with this trend of Roy and everybody? Why do you have a shitload of accounts then? Of course not. Not until these imbeciles that are feeding the snail will continue paying them for the for the shitload the developers just providing all their players with. I mean, I'm successfully not paying them shit, but unfortunately, a lot of bunch of other idiots just paying them for premium vehicles. Yeah, right. That was a fucking ricochet of a fucking side of the armor. Of fucking course. Did you know that the side plate of the Panther's turret is like 3 meters thick? And you cannot penetrate them in no fucking way. So what, Nick? Do you watch your own replays a lot? That must be quite miserable, honestly.
Машина! Механик водитель к бою готов! Наводчик к бою готов! Заряжающий к бою готов!
Right, penetration to the fucking turret. A slightly yellow breach.
Бронебойным готово. Attention to the designated grid square. Вижу повреждения.
An explosion inside the battle compartment. Almost zero damage. You've witnessed some shit that this game constantly feeds its players with. 2 penetrations, one to the turret with 0 damage and one to the battle compartment with almost no damage. 2 penetrations with shots that are filled with high explosive filament inside, which apparently creates shrapnel inside and damages the insides of the tank and its crew members. But unfortunately, that shit doesn't work whenever I'm the one playing. Especially it's obvious whenever I shoot at the enemies at point blank distance and my shots doesn't even hit the enemy, they just evaporate. I honestly so fucking eager to show the yesterday's replay of the very first battle from yesterday, because I did check the server replay of that shit. And the shot just disappeared. It wasn't a hit, it wasn't a bounce, it wasn't ricochet, whatever. It just... nothing happened. The shot just disappeared into thin air. You may be missing the point that I've penetrated its armor twice. On my first shot it did no damage. On the second penetration it did almost no damage. Holy fuck! Can somebody explain to me why the fuck my track went away? Can you? It wasn't even that close to me. But I've lost my fucking track. Why the fuck enemies are shooting BFGs while I'm fucking struggling with a... I don't know... toothpick? And here I got shot with a single shot of, what? 40 mil cannon?
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Okay, let's check out yesterday's replay, which I'm really eager to show. Let's fast forward it a bit. Whatever, 50 mil. It wasn't APHE, the same fucking shit that explodes in my shots. But apparently my shots of 85 mil are less powerful than the 50 mil one. Do you see my shot? It's nowhere. It's nowhere to be seen because it doesn't exist after it. It didn't even hit the fucking gun barrel. That's how this fucking game works. Oh, great. What the fuck is this view even? The thing is, it was visible in the fucking screen the second it went out of my fucking gun barrel. And it disappeared into thin air from this distance. A day or two ago. Well, I have this shit almost every fucking day. Just reroll and check out the Panther that survived the shot to the side of its fucking armor. Because apparently the 85 mil shot that has a, let's say 127 mils of penetration on 30-degree slope is incapable of penetrating a fucking Panther's side. Of 50 millimeters apparently. It was like a shot like this, right? 60 millimeters here, 30 here, and that's still not enough. This game just doesn't fucking work the same way for everybody. What the heck is WKNDS? Oh, weekends? Why the heck did you shorten it to that abbreviation?
По местам. Закрыть люки. Механик-водитель к бою готов. Наводчик к бою готов.
Okay, English is not my first language, so that was really confusing. Why the heck did you shorten it that way?
Артиллерия, координаты. С6. Уничтожить. С6. Принял. Открываю огонь.
I feel like that's the first time I see that abbreviation. It's not even abbreviation. It's a certification to an extreme. No fucking way. My breach was able to make a fucking shot.
Another zone captured. We have the advantage.
Yeah, why would a so-called quote-unquote ally would help me repair stuff?
To the designated grid square. Repairing. Attention to the
Yeah, you can go and fuck yourself. Nobody's gonna help you. I'm repairing my tank.
Пушка к бою готова. Есть вперед. We're ahead of the enemy. Бронебойным готово. Цель уничтожена.
If you were talking about the one that just killed, I suppose I don't have to worry about it for at least a bit.
Thanks. Reloading. Enemy forces have captured a zone. Most of the strategic zones are captured.
It's
Attention to the map.
great to see a Magath, I suppose.
Attention to the designated grid square. Defend the seaport.
Yeah, you go first. I've already got my shot. Well, it's dead now. No, you see, it was a Magath 1 after all. Different color. The US ones are of a different color. I mean, I know that's basically the same vehicle, but... But it's still a different country. Besides, there's an M4 somewhere. Oh, there it is.
Цель подбита. Цель уничтожена. Бронебойным готово. Слетела.
Thankfully, he was an idiot. I think it was so easy for him to destroy my T-44
Бронебойным готово.
with the cannons of 57-2.
Двигатель горит. Радиатор пробит.
Yeah, I'm not surviving that one.
Левая гусеница повреждена. Allied forces have captured a zone. Keep it up and victory will be ours.
Did you know that the M2026 is equipped with a two-plane stabilizer? Because I didn't, but apparently they are.
Another zone captured. We have the advantage. Air 360. Height 2,000 meters. Attention to the designated grid square. Air 360. Height 1,500 meters.
So why the fuck his gun barrel is still alive?
Another zone captured. We have the advantage.
Because if I'm not mistaken, I've got my gun barrel shut off by the same machine gun or when I was on Yak Panther in less than a 2 seconds burst. What the fuck was that then? Can somebody explain me that shit? No, I didn't know that. I know it doesn't. It was a freaking sarcasm.
Keep the pressure on. Victory is close. Bandit that vehicle there.
I've got enough nukes, but unfortunately they weren't present when I started playing it. Because if they did, I would have much more of them ready. Why can I not click on this one? Is it just not present in the game? Oh, yeah, let's start this one. "15 wins? What a fucking joke. 2 wins with 2500. That's an easy one. I've got 3 nukes yesterday while playing with a friend of mine from the squadron. Even though I wasn't able to drop the one of them because there was not enough time. At the same time, there was another fun time when me and my squadron mate were able to get the nukes at this almost at the same time. He was like able to bring his own nuke bomber. Like what? 6 seconds after me or so. I even have a screenshot of that, but I've gotta prepare it a little bit later. Because it's gonna take some brain power, and I won't be able to do that during the battle. So wait a sec. Well, not a sec, but till the end of this battle. 80 seconds. Well, something with a high fire rate, like a Japanese top tier MPTs, or French tanks with auto-loading mechanism would work as well, I guess. And at the same time, I feel like it's not. How should I put it? The idiocy of the enemies that they're killing works pretty well as well. Isn't that the like a Jeopard like, but with a wheeled base, SPA? With the Jeopard turret and the radar system. Well, maybe the radar system itself is a little bit different. Ah, crap. Yeah, fucking right! And another invaluable hack fuck. Well, Jeopard is Leopard 2 base. I really appreciate the fact that even though my shot went right through its track, it didn't do any fucking damage at all. It's not the US heavies, it's a fucking Gaijin brain rot. For fuck's sake. Way too bumpy. Yep, And this faggot knew exactly where I was. Without any fucking intel. Of fucking course. Oh, fucking amazing. I can turn now. Another hack record. And I'm not talking about this imbecile on Russia, but this speed hack imbecile on T-29. Because there is no fucking way he was able to reload and this quickly. I died to a Russia. Yeah, fucking right. Another imbecile incapable of playing. This shit show.
Ah, 270. Height, 2,000 meters. Most of the zones are under control.
And here's the photo from yesterday. So it's time to bomb the enemies.
We're ahead of the enemy. We've captured most of the strategic zones. Attention to the map!
Well, at least it killed the most of the insides.
Panzer! 1 Uhr! Entfernung 500 Meter! Getroffen! Ziel getroffen! Ziel abgeschossen! Panzergranate geladen! Allied forces have captured the zone.
And as you can see, even an 88 King Tiger gun incapable of killing every fucking body inside the tank.
Panzergranate geladen! Panzer! Einzug! Entfernung 450 Meter! Getroffen! Allied forces have captured the zone. Panzergranate geladen! Getroffen! Panzergranate geladen!
Oh well,
Granate geladen!
that's upsetting.
Panzer!
Yeah, fucking right. Why the fuck not? You just saw me a fucking second ago.
Fertig machen zum Motor an! Start den Motor!
Oh, really? It wasn't even repairing all this fucking time. How fucking great it can be. How better it can be.
Fertig machen zum Motor an! Start den Motor!
B41. That sounds like a, I don't know, rocket name? Are you a rocket man? Yeah, right. Of course, a prick like that knows exactly where I am without a line of sight. RRB41 is your full name?
12 Uhr!
How the heck is that a name?
700 Meter!
I don't know, it's like a robot name, like R2D2 or something like that.
Attention to the designated grid zone! No effort and victory will be ours. Getroffen! Ziel zerstört! Panzergranate geladen!
Also, I don't feel like I remember a name with two R's and B inside. I mean, I'm not saying that's you, that's just what I have on my mind when I see a name like that. It does look like some stuff's designation name, a model name.
Ziel abgeschaltet! Panzer! 1 Uhr! Ja! Attention to the designated grid square! Panzergranate geladen! Height 500 meters.
Oh, fuck.
Attention to the map.
Another prick knows my location without any line of sight. Oh, initials! Okay, that makes more sense. These with 3 bombs, that should be enough to get the 2500. Unless I'm gonna get sniped across the map. Seems like the only problem is to find the enemies. Well, I found one, and that's 2500. And the enemy team is basically annihilated by now.
Keep it up and victory will be ours.
Yeah, and it also was a very fast bombing run as well. Came in, dropped 2 bombs, turn around, another bomb, and I'm going back for reload. Even though the enemy tickets are at the 0 almost, so there's not gonna be even a landing, I guess. Yep. But at least I've got some progress for the special task. So my objective, so basically the dailies for the day are already done, even the previous special task. So just wanna complete this one, and this will be over for today. Oh, I would not recommend it. Yes, it sounds a bit strange, but unfortunately the game has a shitload of issues at the moment, and I highly doubt that the developers will address them and fix the game. So no, I would say that you better stay out of it and not pay the developers as well. Only way I can recommend it is if you will be able to play it completely free to play and not pay them at all, because in my opinion the developers do not deserve anything at the moment. The text you can see there is not because of nothing. There's a really long list of issues with the game currently. And I don't know. I doubt that dev's gonna do anything about that. Previously, I was making this text visible. Well, first of all, previously this text was also a piece of crap code because the game is a piece of crap code basically, programming wise, because of the bugs and the hackers, etc. But recently, I've been finding more and more evidence that this game is just rigged against its own players. Really? Well, whatever.
Enemy forces have captured that zone.
Fucking really? Guess that's another hacker to report. It's not better luck next time, it's just less unluck and less hackers next time.
Panzer, 1 Uhr. Entfernung 700 Meter. Ziel getroffen! Ziel zerstört! Panzergranate geladen! Panzer, 2 Uhr. Entfernung 400 Meter. Ziel ausgeschaltet!
Was a ELC after all. I thought it was our ally because the allies' markers were behind that hill.
Panzergranate geladen. Panzer, 1 Uhr. Entfernung 500 Meter.
So that was a little bit confusing.
Panzergranate geladen.
Oh shit. Really? How the fuck you didn't die?
Panzergranate geladen. Feindliches Starfeuer in eurem Sektor. Ziel ausgeschaltet.
90 millimeters fuse sensitivity. That should have been enough to explode inside
Granate geladen.
of 300 grams of TNT equivalent and spread all the shrapnel inside. But no, apparently it doesn't work. Yeah, but it still costed me 2 shots instead of 1.
Wir wurden getroffen.
Where did that one came from?
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Oh, that's where.
Wir wurden getroffen. Panzer, 1 Uhr. Entfernung 400 Meter. Panzergranate geladen. Ziel zerstört.
That was another one, but a more dangerous one at the same time. M51 is equipped with heat shells, which are capable of penetrating my armor easily.
Erste Aufschläge in Kürze. Allied forces have captured a zone.
But unfortunately, the idiots on the team are incapable of even moving and capturing stuff, I guess.
Attention to the map.
Oh, great.
Attention to the designated red zone. Getriebe ausgefallen.
Really? You're fucking telling me that a fucking Pershing was able to penetrate my side? What a fucking joke again.
Attention to the designated grid zone. Attention to the designated grid square. Attention to the designated grid zone. Attention to the designated grid zone.
Well, that happens. I'm not a big streamer either way, so that's not really a surprise. Yeah, right. 2 direct hits to the fucking turret. 0 fucking damage. I don't think that hit him. How the heck did he explode? Oh, I guess he hit the freaking oil rig after a hit before that.
Artillerieschlag auf Koordinaten. Delta. 7. Niederhalten.
It's more like suffering hard than working hard in War Thunder. At least that's not the only thing I play. That's not the only thing I stream. That makes it somewhat easier. But unfortunately, this game was better than it is now at its current state. Well, at least it's dead now. But let's reload just in case. Oh, that's the AMX. But some fucking how I was able to penetrate its turret, but not anymore. Finally. So you see, that was just another example how the game's rules do not apply to me equally as to the other players they do, I guess. Well, I guess I'm not the only one that's been treated unfairly by the devs, but, you know, not the first one, not the last one. So I was able to penetrate its lightly armored turret, but then he just decided that he's gonna ignore everything. And I had to spend like 100 more shots to the same freaking place to deal additional damage. Any damage, honestly. Oh, that's a super person as well. I mean, that's not an impenetrable tank, even for these autocannons. But it's not an easy target in a head-on battle either. Well, great. And this idiot of a teammate just decided to kill himself. By going at that person all by himself. Really? Hey, I even killed the driver somehow. Can I kill it one more time, please? Do you think I'm not gonna burn you down? I will. Well, hello from Russia then. And good luck. See you next time. Well, that's more than enough score points to get the tasks done. It's so fun when you detract somebody and they turn around, leaving all the soft places on the side to leaving them all exposed. Yeah, the dailies are done, the special tasks are done. Today's War Thunder stream is over. I'm gonna be playing something else later, but I'll see which game it's gonna be. Bye bye for now. Oh, there are 2 additional camouflages. Only hellish missions. Okay, this one is an easy one. But that's one for the later. Bye bye.